And this is A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition.
Welcome everyone to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show in all of YouTube. Welcome to A&B Convo's Wrestling Edition. And I have your highness here. But never forget, I have the high ground. It's good to see everybody. What's going on to the A&B family? What's up?
What's up?
We are back for NXT Roadblock. We're going live 2 nights in a row. Can you believe it?
No.
Can you believe it? So it's good to see
Can
everybody
we turn
in
this up
here.
just a bit, or no?
Yep.
I just wanted to.
I'm going to turn up just a smidge.
Just a smidge. Couldn't hear it. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Hopefully
Don't be
you
too
guys
loud.
cannot hear it because we're not trying to get the broadcast pulled.
So far, this has not been a bad show. I gotta say it. I'm really curious if we're gonna get a little sweet chin music.
I'd love
I
that.
want to see it. I love it.
Well, the Sean you were a fan of was as obnoxious as you are.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
So if you're just joining us right now, we have the Grayson Waller Effect. Special guest Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid himself.
Mm-hmm.
And Shawn looks a little, I don't know. Where's the...
I can't watch NXT Roadblock in WWE Network.
Sling TV, if that app is available.
Yeah.
Sling, SLING TV. But you are actually first in line, and we want to acknowledge you. I'm going to give some quiet shouts because I want to hear what's going on.
Acknowledge.
So thank you for being first in line. We appreciate you and welcome. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Grayson is all salty. Goodness. Let me get some shouts to Zay. What's going on, Zay? Nation of Domination. Good to see you in here.
Nation of Domination.
King Swag, what's going on? Jedi Knight, you already know. Oos. It's not on Peacock. I don't know. We've been fortunate enough to stumble upon Sling TV. So this has been the way we've been able to do this live with you guys.
But NXT is on what? Regular TV on Tuesdays. What program?
This is USA.
USA, right? Yeah, if you have USA, it's on USA Network.
Uh-oh.
I stepped in because my friend needed a wonderful lead. I figured it was the least I could do after everything he's done for me in my lifetime.
True that.
But Grayson, here's something you need to come to grips with real quick. Hunter was in charge, but guess what?
I'm in charge.
HBK, Shawn Michaels, he's the one directing the ship now.
That's right.
HBK's directing the ship.
HBK.
What's up, Joni Bennett?
Woo! I saw that Sophie Dophie was in the house as well.
It goes to an iceberg and made the Titanic famous. That's okay. What's going on, Sophie Dophie? Good to see you. We're going live like this. We'll be live every dang night. No, we won't.
Did you already say hey to Jedi Knight 88?
I did.
Did
Yes,
you?
I
I missed it. Hey Jedi.
Arcel World, what's going on? Good to see you.
Hey Arcel. I am NXT now.
And of course, Jaden Winchester. Always a pleasure. Thank you so much for being here.
NXT is built on the collective. It's never been about one person, all right? We are NXT isn't a catchphrase, all right? It's a way of life. This brand was built on the shoulders of guys like Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. All right, the list goes on and on. DIY, Undisputed Era, you name it.
Finn Balor.
Who? He said the Undisputed Era.
I mean, boom, baby.
I mean, interesting. Trying to get him back.
Bring him back. He has more success here than he does in AEW right now. Although he's with his lady, so.
Don't think I would be mad to see DMD at WWE.
Yeah,
Don't
right?
even play. I would welcome her and hate her.
I love it, Jedi Knight. Long live King Booker! Love it.
That was also an amazing king.
Yeah,
An amazing king. There's no reason why Woods shouldn't be king still. Triple H, please reinstate the king and queen.
I think. Goodness gracious, he's like a spoiled child right now.
He really is.
Michael Tolbert, how are you? Good to see you.
Hey, Michael.
What's going on, Richie Bailey? We appreciate you
Hey,
always
Richie
being
Bailey.
here.
Super chat champion.
We got some folks in here. We appreciate you guys joining us for NXT on a Tuesday night. Uh-oh. Grayson's up.
You ain't ready for the main roster, punk. Spoiled brat.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and say this in the way that he understands. Grayson Waller's getting up right now. He's getting hot under the collar, folks.
Mm-hmm.
He's live streaming.
Getting a little froggy, yo. Getting a little froggy.
I don't know if NXT Roadblock is on the network because unfortunately here in the States, nothing's on the network for us. It's all.
He just went daddy mode. Enough.
He did. Boy.
He's getting ready to kick. You see, backed up. Chin music.
We saw it last night with Jay.
See how he's backing up just like Jay did.
What up, Aaron Drew?
Oh, he's turning. He's doing the turn. There you go.
Anthony,
You're about to
good
do
see
the sweet chin music.
Michael Bryan Jr., how are you? What's up to the best wrestling couple in the world? Come on now. Come on now.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Thank you very much. He already did that once. He already broke his word, even though he said he would never wrestle again.
Don't wrestle. He don't even deserve a match with you.
Oh, wait a minute. Shawn Michaels taking off his jacket, folks.
For over a decade, I've had the greatest in the world. Want to challenge me to a WrestleMania dream match.
What?
Grayson Waller.
You don't deserve it.
I think you're something special. People have been asking for dream matches for me for so long. Now you want to know something? They've been back in the Briggs truck up to my front door for a decade, year after year. They've done it so often. The drivers know my address by heart.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute, folks.
And I know you think you're something special, Grayson, but you're just a guy doing it in 2023.
Sophie, I don't know about a fourth day. I don't know about AEW.
No, that's not happening.
I actually have a meeting
We got
tomorrow
some. Yeah,
night.
we both have meetings tomorrow night. But one day, you guys, one day.
Hang on, did he say? Did he do it? Did he do it?
No, he said stand and deliver.
But the reality is there's somebody that wants to whip your ass. And he bleeds NXT even more than me. Grayson Waller, you are definitely going to get your wish to have a match at Stand and Deliver. It's just your opponent isn't going to be the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. Grayson Waller, your opponent at Stand and Deliver
Little Jimmy?
is this man.
Little Jimmy? Gargano.
What?
Wowzers. No.
Wow.
Interesting. Johnny Gargano back on NXT. Now look at this crowd reaction from my man.
You know, when they come back home, they get the love. I need you to connect.
Wow.
I need you to actually connect.
He did a little something. I think he did
He
just as
connected.
good.
No, it
He
was
did
not.
just as good.
It was less than Logan Paul
as
connected.
He did just as good as Logan Paul.
He did this.
Look, he's not dressed to fight. He's not dressed to compete. Give him a second. Welcome home, Johnny Wrestling. This is Boulder Dash. I can't believe you would do this to me on
This
my
is what
show.
I'm waiting for. Come on, man.
Yep.
That's
Macy
what I'm
Jane and
waiting
Gigi
for.
Dolan. Let's get up that ticker. Let's get up that ticker. The all important ticker. All right, we got a commercial break right now.
Some other folks in the house.
We do All American Wrestling Show. Good to see you in here. Come on, Dragon Lee. I mean, you know, we got what we got. Grayson Waller is just as obnoxious as Austin Theory. A-Town down.
No, it's on the USA Network, and it's also on Sling TV.
Yeah. Sling TV. So it's an app. Check it out if you can get it where you are. I highly recommend that you do. First super chat of the night by Aaron Drew.
Hey,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate that love.
Yes.
What's up, family? Heart emoji, circle, message. I think people really underestimate NXT and are stuck on the old NXT. I think it's just as good as the old black and gold. The storylines and matches are bangers.
They are now. I'm not going to act like they were when they first made that change, but
And live in color.
But we enjoy it now for sure. And this match with JC and Gigi is this is fire. Like, we can't wait for that.
I mean,
it's gonna be good.
I'm glad that they slowly dial back the crazy colors.
Yeah.
Do a little mute there. I'm glad they dial all that back. They still have some color, but it makes sense with what NXT was. What they did was a total slap in the face and a burial, just like McMahon would do to everybody else from NXT that comes on the main roster. I didn't create it. I'm gonna kill it. Me.
Yeah.
That's what he does. It was ridiculous.
Right. But now that Shawn Michaels is doing it, I mean, I like it. I agree. I think it's great. The only thing that I would say, the Singh brothers, what are they called now? That there's three.
In this year.
They're in this year, right?
Yeah, in this year.
In this year, like, I feel like I know you feel this way, and I agree with you on this. Like, they should be dominating.
Yeah.
They should be dominating. I feel like I feel like I don't understand that. They're I don't know what they're doing here, because they are big, they're strong, they're talented, and I feel like they're missing on something. I don't think the Creed brothers and Braun needed that win.
I want to see them be champ. I want to see gold around that waist.
I do too.
But it's crazy to me, as soon as Jinder Mahal got over here, it seemed like, okay, we were going to get somewhere, and then we didn't really get anywhere. So
well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
That they already know that Jinder Mahal is an amazing champion, and you moved him back down here. We thought that meant that you were going to maybe let him have a championship here, and with these brothers behind him, he should be so dominant.
Oh, absolutely.
And so what they're doing is very confusing to me. And I'm not loving that part. I'm not understanding that part. And
I'm
that's all
concerned
I'm gonna say about that
the consistent losing will have them drop Jinder. And I don't want that to happen.
No, I don't either.
I love the faction. I love them as a strong team. I love Jinder as WWE champion. I thought he was a great champion.
He was.
They really embraced the culture. And I love the fact that they're bringing that here.
And so we should have that whole same thing repeated down here at NXT, especially when this time you have these huge dudes behind him. And I just feel like they're dropping the ball on this. Sean, you know I'm a fan. We family.
Thank you, Aaron Drew, for that love like you always show us. We appreciate that very, very much.
Yes.
Now that Gargano is back, my question is this.
I mean, he's back for this match.
Is he back for this match, or is he going to pull an Apollo Creed and stick around for a little bit? Because let's be honest.
He's not doing much on the main roster.
Not happening on Raw for him.
But then if they did that, what are they going to do with Dexter?
Figure it out. See, this is what I'm trying to say. These are NXT people that had storylines that we all loved and enjoyed. There was no issue. As soon as you get on the main roster, it's just like, well, I don't know. So I know they're trying to call up Carmelo Hayes. Everybody wants him to go over there, and he's a dynamite player. There was a picture with MVP showing him he was backstage last night, but I'm concerned that they're just not going to be able to utilize him and put him in something that he needs to be in.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Gigi Dolan's in the ring. She's waiting. Are we going to see another head stomp? All right, somebody's going to get concussed. She's like
foaming out the mouth. She's so upset.
She is.
Let me tell you something. It must be so embarrassing for that viral moment where you got your face kicked in. You know she wants revenge. You know she wants to have her own viral moment. You know this girl's got a serious receipt coming.
Well, I'll tell you what, Tony D's matchup with Dijak, I think, set the tone for Roadblock. So everything that comes after it had best to be bangers. And like you said, NXT, they show up and they show out.
Oh, gosh. You could tell they're trying to prove something. You get up on the main roster and you're like, oh, I'm here now. All right, I'm cool.
Nation saying JC is better than Gigi.
I mean, she dominated the last time that they, at that time. But let's see. I mean, now Gigi got something to prove because she got stomped out. So let's see.
Hey, St. Emma Armor, good to see you in here.
Welcome.
And honestly, thank you guys for joining us for NXT. It's a Tuesday night. We didn't really know what kind of crowd we're going to get tonight. Right. So thank you for coming. Plenty of room.
Mm-hmm.
Smash that like button.
The water's just fine.
Right here. Smash it. Rack it and stack it. And it's on. The ladies are getting it on like Donkey Kong. It's on like a pot of neck bone.
I know.
What up, Cliffy G?
Hey, Cliffy G.
Alexis Turner, what's going on? How are you doing tonight?
Welcome.
Good to see you in here. Circle message. The Challenge Global World Championship premieres tomorrow. Hashtag facts and send. I love the circle. I will say that till the cows come home. I'm ruined for life.
I feel like you want to go on the show just so you can say circle.
I do.
Send.
I really do.
I would like to see you on the show.
I really do. I don't know, man. Now that I know what's going down, I don't know who I'm communicating with.
They would assume you're fake. You're too good looking.
I'm not, I don't think so. I love this right now. Look at this. Gigi is getting the better of JC, which makes me believe JC's still going to get the win.
Oh! Told you she had that receipt coming.
Slap the taste out of her mouth. Tell me y'all saw that.
Connect, yo. Oh, she trying to go into the audience, though.
What's going on, Zay? John Lee, 45 for life.
Hey, she was trying to go into the audience, and the chick sitting behind the thing was like, come on. Now, see, that's you don't usually see the audience act like that.
That's a ride or die. I can appreciate that. Ooh, clocked her. Pulling Natalia.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at Johnny's new music. With new music should come new attitude. So I want to see old school Johnny wrestling when he faces Grayson Waller. That's what I want to see. At the pay-per-view, he showed us what he's capable of. So bring it.
Bring it.
And here we go with picture in picture, which I'm not a fan of. It's just, I appreciate them still giving us content. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, of course.
But this is distracting. Like I have to mute. Let me just mute. I have to mute it because I can't pay attention if I'm hearing a commercial for Lyra Valkyria, which we will be doing.
A spoof
of. Daryl Brown, how are you?
Hey, welcome, Daryl.
Putting over the young guys before they go back up. I don't know. I don't know. I wonder. I really wonder.
I mean, honestly, Johnny Gargano, I don't know if you saw this part because I think you might have walked out of the room, but last night Edge on his way out said that Finn had made him lose a match he never should have lost. And he was like, and in the same way tonight, no offense, Johnny, but I made him lose a match he never should have lost. That is completely offensive. And so it does make me wonder.
Here's I was giving this some thought. I know we're watching this on commercial right now, so I have a thought. Johnny Reynolds, good to see you. Doesn't listen to relation.
I don't know. What up?
But welcome. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate that. Gigi always looks good. I mean, I'm not mad. You know, the ladies look good. Let's just get down. We all know you can look good, but can you get down with the get down?
Hunter Short, welcome.
Remember when? Good to see you. Jack Lumbombard, good to see you.
Hey, Jack.
Smash that like button like Jedi Knight says.
Yes, smash it, baby. Smash it, smash it.
Gigi's dating Nash Carter. Oh, word?
Really? Okay. That is brand new information.
Interesting. No, we still have not watched the Chris Rock special yet.
Nah, man, we didn't have time.
Yeah, we didn't have time.
Between working and working on stuff for the channel, like we just haven't had. So we have so much stuff recorded that we need to catch up on. Maybe we can catch that after.
I got the Blacklist.
Yeah.
I got the Cleaner. I mean, I got a lot of things I'm trying to watch.
Right. Trying to get caught up on.
But I have a thought. And I want to share it with you guys. This is about John Cena and Austin Theory last night. I understand.
So then it's an afterthought.
It is an afterthought. I understand the idea the old guys put over the young guys. In that way, pro wrestling is pretty formulaic. So my concern is John Cena. I like the fact that he owned up to the hair thing, like Austin Theory said, and whatever. Like, I'm getting older, my hearing, like I'm fine with that. Is the Goldberg effect?
Yeah.
Is my concern. Coming back, you're next, just to lose, because eventually it's going to get to a point where you know this is not going to do you any good. And you're barely going to be able to move like you used to put over the young people.
I mean,
so I'm a little concerned about that.
His match with Roman was not great.
I'm a little concerned. Do you see my point here? I personally want to see Cena actually win the title and then run it back at SummerSlam, just like he did with The Rock. You got to go two.
I agree. I think that is the way to go.
Because I think that'll save face for Cena, so that he can still go and be a legitimate threat, and it'll just build up, I think, Austin Theory that much more. Drop a comment. What do you think about that?
I feel like
the murder of Cena. Yeah, we're gonna do a spoof on that too.
We're gonna be doing a little spoof on that. I believe that last little, when JC, she basically missed her. She just barely landed on her arm when she just jumped out of the ring. And I feel like Gigi should have, if you only feel her go on your arm, fine to go down, but then hold your shoulder, hold your arm, and that's it. Like, I feel like that's part of the difference between NXT and what you should be better at by the time you get to the main roster is when you're reacting, it needs to be to where somebody connected with you.
Yes, absolutely.
So I didn't really like that.
To your point, I understand. Cena is I don't even know if part-time is the way to call it. You know, once or twice a year. He doesn't go there
anymore.
Brock is part-time. You have part-time people
Brock is part-time,
that have been champion. Not champion for long, not champion for 900 plus days, but I'm saying it's a short walk from here to SummerSlam.
Yeah, WrestleMania, SummerSlam are, isn't the first pay-per-view over after WrestleMania?
No, I'm saying a big, like one of the big top pay-per-views.
I don't know that they would have Cena. Cena probably wouldn't show up again until then. That would. I'm
saying Pepper. He can. I'm saying
if he is available,
he can find time in his schedule to come like he has.
Yeah.
And if you're legitimately going to give him a small run again as United States champion, I think he, unlike The Rock, will find time in his schedule to pencil us in, because he does respect the fact that this made him, and he always comes back and honors that.
Oh, they seem winded already. I mean, not already, but they seem winded, both of them.
Anytime Cena loses is a good night for me. I mean, he's probably going to lose. He's probably going to lose. I mean, the speech he gave was great, but then when he said, they don't believe in you, I don't believe in you, you don't believe in you. So, hey, kid, this is about us trying to find your confidence, and I'm going to help you get there. Gigi got the win.
Gigi did get the win.
Got that roll-up win. Very nice.
You're right, Richie Bailey. It is the part-time champion era.
And that's crap. That's crap. Look, dude, I've said this several times. How long did it take for Roman to get to this spot? We rejected him. For the most part, as a collective, not everybody, rejected him. He finally gets to this point where this is the best thing going in pro wrestling, and you want to pull back? It's weird.
He has his family there, and at the end of the day, he has children at home, and all these children talk about that they never saw or knew their father. And you think that he should do the same thing to his children.
Oh, there goes that kick.
And I don't agree with you.
Let me bring out that violin.
Whatever.
Let me tune the band.
Whatever.
You know, you're a pro wrestler.
So what? That
It is what it is.
So pro wrestlers aren't allowed to have families.
Nope. Nope. No pregnancy. Take out the ovaries. Just nope. No families.
I can't with you. I really can't.
Unless you're gonna have the baby bowl. Oh my gosh. Good God Almighty. Somebody get in there and stop JC Jane. There you go.
You know, you never see refs do this. We don't refs ever do this.
Somebody had to do something. Somebody had to hold it back. Why is it taking two dudes to hold back JC Jane? I love this. Oh my gosh, she's not really trying that hard.
And why hasn't she just put her hands on a ref yet?
Okay.
Why doesn't she just do a Ronda Rousey?
Gigi look a little shaken though.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you won that fight.
She's a little shaken. And now we got it. Ooh, hang on. Something's about to happen? No.
I don't care what was on her desk. He didn't give her the roses.
He didn't give her the roses. There's no way.
Oh, I think he's doing that. I think he is messing with him about the roses.
Yeah, I don't trust this. I don't trust him. Just tell him how you feel.
He said, "Hey, girl."
That's how I answer her call. Hey, girl, what's up? Yeah.
Yeah, you do sometimes.
You know. Oh, what? You got that thing on with the lace and everything?
I agree.
Okay.
Nation of Domination. That match was actually was a letdown for me. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Nope. There was no heads into the head stop into the door. Wasn't it?
And Gigi Nolan got winded way too fast. I'm so tired of these wrestlers that don't put in the right enough cardio. I don't understand. You should not be winded that quickly.
No.
We got people over here doing 60-minute Ironman matches, and then you got people over here getting winded after 5 minutes.
Hey,
Is he just wearing a jacket with a hoodie on as a commentator?
He got the one braid though. I'm digging that.
Where's his clothes? I'm
gonna need you to do that to my hair. I want
Okay.
one long braid.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
I'm not really. I don't
Hang
think
on,
I've ever
hang on.
seen a commentator dressed like that at the commentator table.
Hang on 1 second. Ron Breaker's back out here. What do we got? What's going on?
I was supposed to come out here next week and say what I was going to say, but it's time. It's time
It's Vader time?
for the biggest match on the biggest stage. Right? There's no more obstacles. There's no more roadblocks. NXT, stand and deliver. Carmelo Hayes, where are you at, man?
The champion is calling out the challenger.
calling him an a-hole?
I don't think so. Is that what's happening right now?
Yo, because it's hard to hear. We have it down. Tell me
I
if
think
that's
it's saying
what they're saying.
mellow.
Oh.
Mellow.
Oh, maybe.
Nakia Smith with that super chat right here. Thank you very much.
Hey man, you said it best. It is time. It's time for our paths to finally
It's him.
cross, man. You and I, two of the biggest stars here in
What?
It's him.
Yeah, he goes there.
I am him. That's his thing. And I had him behind him.
I got you.
Totally missed it.
Sorry, I totally missed it. That just went right over my head.
Yeah, mellow. Hey guys, we all know that Jay Uso betrayed Sami Zayn and would join the bloodline, but Jay whispered in Sami's ear and told him before to kick him, that he is gonna play Roman's game at the main event.
What?
So you're saying
That this is still just a setup and there's another turn coming? What? I don't know if my heart could take it.
wow. Wow.
Oh, he got some breakouts going on.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I
Big
love
super
the
chat.
twists and
Thank you,
turns.
Nakia Smith.
Yes, thank you. And
I'm not mad
honestly,
at that.
yeah, last night we were live for that, and I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah.
I think I stopped breathing for a few minutes. So
Thank you for that super chat, Nakia.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you very much.
thank you.
Ramit
Appreciate you.
Tanija, or Tania.
Hey, Ramit. Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome.
Remember that meeting that we had with Sean at Hunter Falls? Remember that? They brought us in the office. They sat us down and I said, guys, NXT is going to change. It's going to be a great opportunity for young new superstars. Remember? What was that? August of 2021. They picked you and they picked me. That's it. And they said that this brand is yours for the taking. And over these past 18 months, I proved myself. And you know what, Rob? You proved yourself too.
That's right. It's a very cordial meeting they're having right now.
We both run fast. We both run hard. All right? But there's nowhere else for us to go except me and you.
Folks, Carmelo's about to come up.
Here is normally where I say, that's all it is. But it just doesn't feel right. So let's keep this short. Let's keep this sweet. That NXT Championship, put that on the line. And I'll see you at Stand and Deliver.
That's going to be
Yep.
awesome.
Shake that hand, sir. There it is.
Mello ain't never been secondary to nobody. April 1st, we'll see.
And that just so happens to be a very special day for your boy.
Somebody's birthday.
Acknowledge me on April 1st.
Mhm.
But until then, I
Happy
like it.
birthday to you.
Folks, we're about to see a new champion crowned. You heard it here first.
I wonder what time that is, though. Because we're going to be
We'll have to
out
see.
there, but we got to be home in time for that to start. Well, if we're going, are we going live for that and WrestleMania? That we would be live all day.
discuss, because we're going
discuss
to
that.
the Hall of
SmackDown.
Fame ceremony. So
Yeah, so we'll be live at the SmackDown final show and at the Hall of Fame.
we'll have to see.
And we'll bring y'all some footage from there. And then we're going to try and bring y'all any kind of behind the scenes footage we could get Friday and Saturday morning. But we're going to be home in time to go live with you guys for WrestleMania. We decided that made more sense because we'd rather watch it with you than miss and you know what I mean? And be there and reception and all that. So
let's discuss.
we'll give you more
discuss it.
details as it gets closer.
We'll discuss it. We'll have to figure it out. What's going on, Samantha Poole? Good to see you.
Hey, Samantha. Welcome, welcome.
Got school leaving soon. Hey, man, just drop out. You don't need no education. You don't need no education.
You know he's messing with
You
you,
need that
girl.
education. You get your education right here.
You would do you.
School of Hard Knocks, son.
No, Come on,
I'm
man.
just kidding. No.
Don't listen to him. Whoa.
I like it.
That's creepy.
I like it.
Yeah.
We're getting there. We're getting the schism.
Yeah, they're
Involvement.
going somewhere with schism.
I mean, evolving. We're getting them evolving. I'm liking it. And here we go with that mute button again. Because I can't with that. Double J's a savage. That's Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, look at that glow in the dark right there.
Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, I miss Orton too. I mean,
oh man, I think
I want a healthy Orton.
I wouldn't be surprised if he popped up at WrestleMania.
Interesting question. For commentary, Pat McAfee, should he return to Raw or SmackDown?
I think Raw.
I'm gonna go SmackDown.
You think so?
I think he fits in much better over there. I really do. I'm just waiting for Melo to challenge Braun. But yeah, well, we got it.
Yeah.
We got it, folks. I gotta catch up because I know some of the chats, they go pretty fast. But thank y'all for coming in and everybody. I appreciate it. Mel, don't miss the turtlenecks. Yeah, your boy used to rock doing some turtlenecks back in the day. I came from the cold weather, back in the New England area. So I had some turtlenecks in my day. He's rocking it. He's all right. Two young bulls. I love it. Acknowledge A's birthday. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The big 60. See.
Wow. That's messed up, yo.
I look good for 60 though, don't I? I ain't mad.
Wow.
It's all right. Yeah, come. We're going to have a big party. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to have cake and ice cream, all vegan. I don't get down with the lactose. Okay? The bubble guts. But y'all need to hear all that. I got them bad guts.
Been in there for about 45 minutes.
I'm going to open a window. What do I think about Braun being on the main roster?
We were just talking about that. I believe when Braun comes on the main roster, much like Gunther, he'll go straight for a title. It won't be the main title, but it will be a title. They're going to give him one pretty quickly, just like they did here at NXT, I believe.
And I don't want that to happen. I want my man to cut his teeth a little bit. I want him to. It's just. I feel the same about that
savage
as Cody
though.
entering at number 30. You just handed him this championship. I want to see you come in at number 16.
They only had to do that because he fought on a torn pectoral muscle.
He's healed.
But what I'm saying is,
it is repaired.
That he's back on the road that they had him on. That buildup would have been much different had he not been out.
No. I'm talking about the Royal Rumble itself. I don't want you to enter at 30.
At 30. Right,
he should have entered like number 16, number 17, hell, even number 20. You gotta have some people come in after you and fight it all off.
The only reason to do it at 30 is if it's a surprise, and it was not a surprise.
It was not a surprise.
You guys didn't even attempt to make it a surprise.
That would have felt better.
So that was dumb to bring him in at 30.
So that's what I'm saying with regards to Braun is that I don't want the keys to the kingdom just handed to him.
But they did with Gunther.
Just because Gunther didn't just become IC title champion right out the gate.
Within a couple matches.
First of all, my man put time in NXT Europe or UK. He put time in. Him coming over here was an event.
Yes, but
then they eventually bring him over.
But you know what it's like
to it.
When you have not only the talent, but when you also have the bloodline and the history, because that makes a difference.
I don't want it because that is not going to do him any favors. I'm telling you.
I understand. I'm not saying that's what I want. I'm saying that's what I think is going to happen. Also, I believe that when Braun and Grace Waller were fighting, and it was great, but on the last match, when Braun decided I've had enough. He was like, that's it. And he put him down so fast. And when he decides to hit somebody hard, like he has that Goldberg spear.
He's got a rocket for an arm.
He's got that Goldberg spear like nobody's business. I mean, honestly. And so he will be champion at some point on the main roster for sure. And he'll have a run. But he needs to develop a character because his character's boring.
Appreciate you, Richie Bailey. That's what I'm talking about, son. That's what's up right there. Tell him what's good. A good 58. Okay, you know what, Nation? We supposed to be here, bruh. We supposed to be here. We dropping references. Okay, that's cool. Yes, Sophie Dophie, I am a vegan, and it's not you, the vegan food. Matter of fact, she just hooked up a vegan burrito.
I did.
Okay? It was
vegan egg, vegan sausage, mushrooms.
Delicious. Delicious. Yeah, we got some good vegan meals out here in LA. Don't sleep on it. Put some spice, put your foot in it.
Yeah, vegan food has come a long way.
A long way. And I still intend to get that vegan pizza for the next time we do a pay-per-view. So look out for that. Can't wait, Jenna. Yeah, Gunther. Yeah, Anthony. Okay, so look. Did Gunther get that IC title quickly? Yeah, probably a little faster than what should have happened. Granted. I'm just happy that they reformed Imperium.
They're not about to give Chase U this victory. They're just not.
And they've been proving themselves ever since. Walter, Gunther, whatever you want to call him, my man's a force to be reckoned with.
And I didn't even know if he was going to be able to come back from that white supremacist stuff they started doing with him, that they tried to do with him. That could have ended his career.
Things were going a little weird. That took a turn.
I still don't like him. He looked way too much like a Nazi for me. I don't care. I don't
I'm mad at that. No, I want Chase U to win, man. They need to get this win. Schism can take the loss. But Chase U needs this. And I'm a fan. I never think when this whole Chase U thing first started, I was not a fan. I didn't think this was going to get over. I thought it was ridiculous. But it's won me over. Just like the Max and Male models. It took a while to get there.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that now we're kind of like...
You know? I love when Bone Crusher gets out of pocket and I just go, shoosh! Shoosh, please. She don't know what to think.
Nation of Domination, do you have dreads? Did you know that?
How did I know that?
No, I didn't know if you had said it before.
Just messing with your fam, you know, we dreadhead.
See, Richie Bailey said that the vegan pizza sound good.
Don't sleep on it.
If you guys ever go to like the Blaze,
did he kick out? Did we get the? Oh, we got two. It was two.
If you guys ever go to Blaze or who else? Pizza Rev. There's what's the other one that
Pyology.
we go to? Pyology. There's quite a few of them where you could build your own pizza. You could have like a cauliflower crust. They have all those different crusts. You could get the vegan cheese. Their vegan cheese is good. It's like, it almost tastes like a cream cheese. It's good. If you know, just try it one day. You could experiment.
And the schism is all over Chase U. He got that, dang it, dude.
Because he was distracted by that interaction.
Oh, again with the loss.
Oh.
This is terrible. Chase U keeps coming up on the losing end of this.
I need to see some ink on her. Does she have ink under that long sleeve?
I don't know.
I mean, it just runs in the family. You gotta get your tribals, girlfriend.
I don't know. But the thing she does is Nikki Cross with her eyes. She's looking off somewhere. I don't know what she's looking at.
Yeah, she kind of she does kind of do all over. I feel like that's the one thing that bothers me with her.
Okay, hang on. It's Halloween time, folks.
They can have that Halloween stuff. I'm not for them.
We got the witches in the house. I have dreads. I'm 6'5", and they are all the way down my back, so that might be longer than A's. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, player. Well, I've had to cut my hair 3 different times. My hair was all the way down. We did cut it.
Yeah, he did cut it.
It has been grown.
At one point, we had to cut it because we were sitting on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty long. It was
if you're 6'5" and it's all the way down your back, then that's pretty doggone long.
Respect.
6'5" with dreads down your back. You better go be on the show. What's up, yo?
Oh yeah, we can go ahead and
Come on, man.
We'll
Let's
react to
fast
you.
track you.
this be great. Here we go, right here, folks. Take a look at it. Nation of Domination. He is rolling.
He already got the
Good
name.
God
Come
Almighty.
on, man. What's up?
Although I get a little jealous every time I see.
Oh,
Other
hey,
dudes
Dro.
with
We didn't
dreads,
even
'cause
see you
there
in
can only
here.
be one.
We're
There
trying
can
to
only be
watch
one.
something. Go ahead and put your comment again, A and B. We didn't see it. I mean, I said A and B. That's us, Dro.
Wow.
We are watching
You're
NXT at
keto.
the same time.
Cool. I think I tried vegan cookies once. Well, I don't know what the vegan scene is in Florida.
Yeah, no, and all vegan stuff is not made equally. I promise you.
No, it's not.
I promise you. We've
Just
had
because
some awful vegan stuff.
They had a couple of years ago. Actually, I think it was right before. I think it was a couple of years before COVID hit, or no, 1 year before COVID hit. There was a vegan food fair out here, and I went to that, and I tried a lot of different things, and not everything is good. I can appreciate anytime anybody's able to hook something up with some flavor.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't want a lot of sugar. I don't want a whole lot of salt. I don't want regular ingredients and just calling it vegan. I prefer gluten-free. I just have a very specific diet, right? And that's not easy to come by. So, but in Los Angeles, thankfully, our options are aplenty. But when we went back east to visit family, it was like impossible. You know, the most they had was like an Impossible Whopper. But we're getting off the beaten path. But you get to know us, so you know we're talking a little bit here. You know, you should roll the beard
like
fully
the beard?
back.
Yeah, you know what? We actually was going through some old videos on our other channel. We're gonna start. We got to start doing our comedy skits on our other channel again. But I was looking at some of our old skits we did on the A&B Combos channel. And I was telling him, yeah, I was missing the beard because a lot of that we filmed during COVID. So both of us were working from home. So we had a lot of time to film. So we were able to film a lot. And I was like, I'm kind of missing that beard. I was kind of digging that.
Yeah, there's a couple. I went so far as I got the hot comb. I bought the beard comb. I had the beard oil. You know, I was really doing it up. Yeah, there's a couple of shots. I'm just like, yeah, that beard was hitting. I don't know. Let me think about that. You must be fun at parties with your diet. We both are, because she has very specific restrictions as well. She's not vegan, but there's a lot of things she can't eat due to allergies. So when we do go to people's houses and they go, okay, so what can't you eat?
Yeah,
What can you eat?
Whenever someone wants to do dinner, I'm like, you don't want to know what we can't eat. Let me tell you what we can eat. Maybe we just shouldn't even do dinner.
You know what? How about we just grill before we come over?
And then we'll just come and hang out.
And we'll just sniff, which y'all like, you know.
Richie Bailey, he is allergic to shellfish and shrimp and things like that. Hey, Wesley Franklin.
Hey, Wesley, good to see you.
Aaron Drew has dreads as well.
My dreads at my back, but also definitely not 6'5". Well, hey, Dreadhead Nation, we acknowledge you.
That's right.
Come on now.
A.B. Combos, maybe it was the sun. Maybe what was the sun? Oh, I don't know what that part was.
I don't know. I saw that you're keto, which we appreciate.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Burger
King food is nasty. I only like their fries. See, their fries is no good. I wish it's a dream, but I ended up going the football route. Had scholarship, got diagnosed with cancer back in high school, so lost my dreads, had to grow it again, and I'm doing great now. Well, first of all,
we are so glad that you are doing well now.
1,000%. Our youngest went through a similar situation. We don't talk about it.
So this is the childhood cancer thing I have right here. The childhood cancer, well, it's for the sarcoma cancer, with a heart right here on my thing. And so we didn't have cancer ourselves, but being that one of our children also went through cancer, actually it was her freshman year. It would have been her freshman year of high school. So we understand the ordeal that you went through from parents, and our heart goes out to you. We are so glad that you are doing well now.
Wow.
See, now we connected on a different level, Nation of Domination.
Yeah, see, this is the thing. These are the conversations that we like to have and engage with. We don't always get a chance to do that when we're doing a pay-per-view, because there's a lot we don't want to miss. Wow.
Sophie Dophie. My mom got hit with cancer twice. Richie Bailey. My dad died too. Yeah, my dad died of cancer as well. I'm very sorry, you guys.
Wow. Yeah, I
both
used to have a
grandmothers.
crazy diet. I'll tell you about that one day. You wouldn't believe it, but yeah, I was different. The thing that got me on my I don't want to say my kick, but my road to recovery. Believe it or not, I was actually in the process of going out with the LAPD Academy, and things did not work out. Partly due to my grandmother, rest in peace. So it is what it is. But I had to change some things around a little bit. So, all right, here we go. We're back on. Chase, you was crying up a storm.
Are they going to kick her out?
I don't know. He doesn't look happy though. Here we go.
We lost. He's gonna leave Chase U.
There it is. He ain't lying.
He ain't lying, but
He ain't lying.
I love her. The way she, not only her character, but the way she does it is adorable.
Yeah.
She's so cute. I could just put her in my little pocket.
I feel like we need to get that North American Championship on the set somewhere. I don't know.
Our
We
set is
gotta
kinda
figure it out.
crowded.
It's very crowded. But we might have to figure this out.
I mean, there's a couple belts we want, but I feel like we would need a actual like a case or something where we could kind of case them and stack them on top of each other. We'd have to work that out.
Yeah. If you and I can appreciate the fact, thank you very much that you've watched our old stuff. If you go back and watch, the evolution of our channel, especially because if you don't know, we mentioned it before, and in case you missed it, we were one channel. It was called A and B Convos. A for AJ, B for Becky, and we were doing comedy skits and wrestling. Completely different audiences, so we decided to split the channels.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we call this A and B Convos
Wrestling Edition. And then we started that over from scratch 2 years ago. So we've only had a Wrestling Edition channel for 2 years, but it took off so fast that thank you to you, that we put the comedy channel on the side for now, but we crack each other up. So we really want to get back to doing that. Eventually we'll be full-time YouTubers. We believe that. We are going to just keep on believing that, and we'll be able to do both. But Sophie Dophie, we have 4 daughters.
I'm a little concerned right now, though, because looking at the time.
Oh, okay. Oh, that the sun. Okay.
Can get cold. I actually don't mind cold food. I eat cold food.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to mind cold food. Like there's certain stuff that when we go somewhere, and they'll be like, "Do you want to heat pumpkin bread up?" And he'll be like, "No, I want mine cold." I'm like, "You want it cold?"
I don't like food that's hot temperature-wise.
Yeah.
I like room temperature.
He doesn't like soup. Like he doesn't like a lot of warm stuff. But I prefer warm stuff. That would bother me too.
So.
But good advice, bro.
I'm a little concerned. We literally have 5 minutes to go, and we're just starting the women's NXT Championship match. Oh, okay, so this is not at all what I was hoping for. I was really hoping for a banger of a match. I don't know what they expect to do in 5 minutes.
This can't possibly be over at 7, unless someone's about to come out and attack her.
This is it, right? Am I wrong? This is the last match on the card.
But this can't be over at 7. Something's going to happen. Someone just stood up behind her. Oh, no, that's just who is that? Oh, that's the announcer. Okay. I don't know. Something that we can't have a 5-minute match.
This is weird.
I don't know what's going on.
This is not how it's supposed to be. Thank you, Nation of Domination. Absolutely. And of course, we want to make sure that you stay cancer-free forever and ever.
Yeah. He doesn't like the turn man cave.
Yeah, an overrun. I get it. I get it. But it's not enough. I don't want to see a few minutes. See, again, this is the women's championship. Meiko is a freaking legend. You deserve more than an 8-minute run over.
Mm-hmm. All our daughters are over 18, Sophie Duffy. So we do not have a house full of girls anymore, but we did, and it was challenging. Very challenging.
I don't know about this. Yeah, this is the last match. See, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but this
is no good. This is no good. Yeah, I did not get. I should have said that. Man cave? No, I don't like that term. We're not Neanderthals. I have an office.
He has a space.
No, it's not a space. It's an office.
It's okay. He has an office. Yeah, I don't know why
I do not care for that term.
He's so sensitive about that.
Okay, seriously, it's 6:57 local time. And they go to commercial. Oh my gosh, is this a championship match or not? All right, I don't even know what to make of this right now. I really don't. Last match. Oh my gosh. And we can't even hear what we got going on right now.
Richie Bailey, are you a big fan of Roxy? It's not that I'm not a fan of hers. I don't think she should have been champion this young, this fast. I just don't. I haven't seen you say a lot tonight, Jody. I don't know if you were probably watching it. Actually, we were watching it. So. Yeah.
See, thank you, Zay. Oh well, Asuka versus Meiko. Yeah, that actually is a dream match. I would not mind that.
It ends at 10:15. Okay.
I'm fully. It's 10:15. Okay, fine.
That's what it said. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so we got a 10:15 runtime. Okay, good. I'm okay with that.
We're glad you're.
I want to see Meiko get this title. I do not believe they will give it to her, but I want to see it happen.
You have an OG like that come over and bless you with her presence. She is dominant. She is so talented. She is trying to take these NXT girls up a notch.
2 hours, 15 minutes. Thank you, Dro.
She should have the title. She should have the title. It makes more sense to me. To give Roxanne a win over her doesn't make sense to me right now.
Here's a lesson that you can teach these young up-and-comers. I'm going to take this belt off of you, and let's see you get it back.
Exactly. That's what I want to see. I agree 100%.
That's what I want to see.
I wouldn't mind her earning it back at some point. But she got it too soon.
It's formulaic to consistently just have the old teach the new in this way. It's great. But every once in a while, I want to see the swerve. I want to see the old person get the come up and run it back. Look, with The Rock and Cena, if anybody has not seen Rivalries yet, excellent show. They ran it back. Okay, they each had a victory. I would love to have seen a rubber match. Don't think it'll ever happen. But that's what I'm talking about.
Ooh,
does everybody favors.
Look at that.
Because on paper, as good as Roxanne is, no. Meiko got what? 30 years experience on her?
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
and
player.
In Japan, as heavy in, come on, man.
On paper, you cannot tell me that Roxanne is going to be the better victor here. No way.
No.
So I'll tell you what. Have Meiko win it here, and then they run it back and stand and deliver.
Yes. I'm all about that.
How about that? That's not bad. Give it to me, people. Richie Bailey says Roxy should not lose to Satomura. Cora Jade might come out. You were just asking about Cora Jade.
I was just asking where she was.
What's going on with Cora Jade? She back hanging out with Legato?
I guess it's from 5 to 7:15 because they needed. I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know.
Because it is mad because they're running long. They're clearly running long.
They're clearly running long.
And they had to do it because this being the main event, I don't want to see women get cut short.
No.
And that was a heck of a kick to the breadbasket. Look at that. Meiko running in like a bulldozer. Roxanne don't want none of this smoke, son. Look at her getting out work. I feel like she's getting out work by her mama.
Yeah, right?
Like, I'm just going to teach you a lesson that I should have taught you back home.
That is, I mean, young kid think they can step you like, oh, let me teach you something.
Was they going with Meiko? I appreciate that.
Okay, Zay.
Interesting question about the match placement for tonight.
Okay, so Michael also thinks Roxanne is not losing.
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, kind of, sort of. I'm not mad at it. I feel like the first match, the opening match, as good as it was, went a little long. But you got to do what you got to do at this point.
I know Tiffany. I know they're probably going to give Tiffany a title run, but I like her.
Yeah,
she's
you make a good
bad
point.
In the ring. I just.
AJ Lee feel for Roxanne when she was a face. Yeah, I can kind of see that.
That make you like her more?
No. Oh, Meiko just clocked her. And Roxanne is rocked. See, this is what I'm talking about. And I feel she's taking it easy on her.
I felt like she was too.
This could go south real quick, sister. So just there you go. There you go.
Oh,
knee to the chin.
She barely kicked out, yo.
Knee to the chin.
Oh.
Where's Alexa Bliss? Alexa Bliss, pay attention. This is how you kick knees to the breadbasket.
Woo!
What happened? Pretty much.
You're welcome.
Nope.
She took a little. She had
to reposition her.
She took a little.
She's getting her. Tiffany coming for the title. I can see it, but she needs to put in a little more work too.
She does.
This is what I'm saying. This is why I want to see the women's division have a mid-card title. Let the men have it on all three brands. Just get like a USA champion, like the TBS Jade Cargill Championship.
I want to see Nikita Lyons go at it with Tiffany.
Right. I'm all about it. As soon as she's
Nikita Lyons,
healthy, get her back. But these women deserve to have a mid-card
even the
title.
surfer chick. What's the surfer chick's name again?
Soul Working?
Yeah, I didn't think she did great the other day, even though she won. I just felt she was doing a little too much performing and hopping and doing that and not taking the time she needed to connect like she needed to. If you're flipping and flopping, but then you don't connect on the move, it means nothing.
You're right, Dro. Cora, Tiffany, they do want Roxanne. I think whatever happens with this match, we might see that happen. Look at that.
Woo!
Look at that.
Woo!
I'm going to beat some respect into you. Let me show you how we do.
Oh, goodness. Let me show you how we connect. Oh, get up.
Roxanne hulking up. She's hulking up, brother. Roxanne is beating the tatas off of Meiko. Oh! Throw kick. Goodness. Oh, but she took it like a champ. She got right back up.
She did. Okay.
Good snap.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. I like that, but she'd be like, good God almighty. She's up. This is what I'm saying. We got to come to NXT to see these women connect.
I know.
Look at that. Look at these stiff hips. Look at this.
Her to go to another level.
This is what I'm talking about. Seriously, everybody on the main roster, pay attention to this match. All you got to do is connect with your moves, son. That's it. Wow. Beautiful. Good missile drop kick. I love it. Hey, Nico Thompson. Good to see you in here.
Hey, Nico.
Yeah, this is good. There you go. She launched. Now she got it. Now she got it. And Liv Morgan, pay attention to that dive outside the ring.
Yeah.
Okay,
man.
don't have your legs go up and hit that second rope.
That is.
Because who did that last time? JC Jane did that, right? Was it JC Jane?
I think it was JC, yes.
Right, I think it was JC Jane that did that. She damn near concussed herself. It was ugly to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly to watch. Agreed, Nico Thompson. Great match right here.
Great match.
Actually, this is a lot better than the GG and JC match.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay, these ladies are putting in that work.
Yep. Nobody's winded.
Nope. Got that cardio up. You saw that? They were doing that. They were doing that cardio, making sure it's up to par.
She's like 45 years old and she's not winded.
Same with Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
Asuka don't get tired. This is what I'm saying. She about to get that strap off of Bianca. Nope, Meiko's not having it. She's not having it. Big elbows to the back of the head.
Oh.
Woo! That was a JC Jane kick to the back of the head right there. Meiko's going to the top rope. She's going up high. Oh! Gosh, that looked ugly. Oof. I think Roxanne might have destroyed her fallopian tubes. I think Meiko's fallopian tubes are destroyed. Let's look at this again. Meiko's off the top rope and then just, oof. That was ugly.
Well, she's 45. She's not about to have any babies anyway.
Hey, man, you don't know. You don't know. Them eggs can still be fresh. They're going harder than I expected. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. This is what I expected to see.
And I'm glad that Roxy could take it because you should be able to take it and dish it out if you're a champion. You should.
All right, Meiko's. Hang on, Meiko's got it. Nope. Roxanne slipped.
She tried to.
But she got up fast. See that? She got up quick. I get right back into that move. That's how you do it. Don't fool around. You slipped, got right back up. Oh,
that was close.
That was 3 all day. That was 3 all day.
2.9.
That was 3 all day. Goodness. Hell of a match right here, folks. Hell of a match. But I gotta give it to Roxanne. She hanging in there like a champ.
She's snatching her by her hair like Sasha does. Sasha snatches folks by their hair. That was
Roxanne
so
hit her,
bomb.
and Meiko turned around and gave her a little one of her own, a little shot of her own. There we go. Collapsed on her head.
This may be it, y'all. I'm sorry.
Booker T's for sure rooting for Roxy.
Of course. That's his girl.
And if she pulls out of this one, hey, kudos. And I think Meiko's big enough to just show some respect and move on. Next challenger, please.
Oh, my goodness.
There we go. Here we go. Meiko's winding up.
Oh no. Oh, she killed her. Oh, she's dead.
Good God almighty.
Oh, no, she's dead. Oh, no, she's not dead. Okay.
Dude, the shin collapsed on the back of her head. Roxanne is seeing stars right now. Her eyes are open. Lights are on. Nobody's home, folks. Goodness gracious.
Does she know where she is?
Throat kick.
I don't know if she knows where she is. Oh, okay.
I think Roxanne might be going on instinct here, folks.
Yeah, for real.
Good gracious.
That was rough.
Okay, hang on. Nope. Meiko goes to the breadbasket. No, nobody else out of the ring. Oh, gosh, this is scary. She didn't. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
She tried to do the move and then she held on, so she just fell on herself.
Ooh! Folks, Roxanne is dead. I don't know. She's pulling up dead weight right now. I don't know what's going on right now. Good gracious. Yeah, Richie Bailey. That's how she's saying it. 3. Oh, no!
Oh, got that foot up. Great ring awareness. Great ring awareness.
Making up for it in this match. This is how you end the show.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness. This
All
is
right.
what, see,
This is
these
some
kicks to the face. I don't know how you do it.
Mm.
You got to get some hazard pay on that. You're not kicking me like that. Your dang shin bone.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know y'all happy.
Wow.
I know y'all happy.
Wow. Retains. And still. Yeah, I didn't see that
Booker
coming
T
either.
is like, what just happened?
I don't like that. I don't like that roll up. Ooh, look at that, man. That throat kick.
Oh.
That was so crazy. That was so crazy.
You know what? The fact that she even could roll her up after getting beat down that bad. I mean, this was basically a beat down for most of this. Oh my gosh. But she took it like a champ.
And Nico Thompson, let me tell you something. You become a pro wrestler, we will review and react to you.
And interview you.
We can't wait.
And interview you.
That's right.
Yes, Jaden, that was.
Now, Meiko's going to take the title. She's going to hand it to the champion. She's going
to hand it to her because that's respect. That's respect.
Look at this. Look at the sweat on these ladies. Look at the sweat on these ladies. Blood, sweat, tears, respect. The bow. She didn't pull her punches. She didn't hold back. You earned
she can barely
that
stand
respect.
Up. She's asleep.
She might be concussed. She pulled a Shawn Michaels. This is exactly what happened.
You don't need to hold her back. She's not. She's
when Shawn
trying to help.
was beat up and he collapsed in the middle of the ring. Hold on, folks. She took some hits.
She really did.
Good gracious. What's going on right now?
First of all, you would need to stabilize her neck before you turn her. Okay. Oh, she's asleep.
This is a heck of a way to end the show.
Heck of a way to end the show.
Booker T getting in the ring. Gonna check on the Prodigy. Wow.
Well, she actually is moving her hands on her own, so that's a good thing.
Wow. See, WWE knows how to take us on an emotional roller coaster, man. Look at Meiko right now.
She's like praying for her.
HBK's out here.
HBK is out there too. Oxygen mask. Is this because I was saying she didn't deserve it? He gave it to her too fast. Is this you wanted to prove me wrong?
They proved us all wrong.
They did. She earned that mess.
She won the match, but at what cost?
What
cost? Is she gonna come out next week and say, I'm not medically cleared to compete, I must forfeit the title, and we get a WWE NXT Women's Championship tournament?
Wow, that would be crazy.
Think about that for a second, folks.
They don't have to forfeit the title. I think that they could take a page out of AEW's playbook on that and do an interim champion.
Give it to Meiko.
I think that that's very, very smart that AEW does the interim champion and doesn't make people abandon the belt. And then when they come back, then they have to fight to keep it against the current champion. That's a very smart thing that they do.
Look at this.
Yes. Bone Crusher. We understand. Bone Crusher is worried about Roxy.
Yes, she is. Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher! We are filming. You are embarrassing us. Bone Crusher. Come here to the people. Pick this girl up. Show her to the people.
Oh.
Here's the Bark Monster. This might be her new name. Bark Monster.
You're gonna change your name to Bark Monster?
Alert
no,
dog.
You can't change Bone Crusher's name. We can't change Bone Crusher's name.
For the new people here, this is our channel mascot, Bone Crusher. She is she's a barker.
She's a barker. She's an alarm dog.
What's the problem, girl? What is it? What do you mean? Are you concerned for Roxy? Do you think she's gonna be okay?
Is Jimmy trapped in a well?
Oh my, Jimmy is trapped in a well. I think we need to go. Is Roxanne gonna be okay?
You know
She
what,
said
Richie
yes.
Bailey? I completely agree with you. That is for sure gonna push her over more as a baby face. Absolutely.
I mean, it's classic. Look, if you all don't know, if you don't remember, years ago, there was a thing with Shawn Michaels where he was beat up. Like in real life, there was a real life situation at a bar or something. He was beat up by some guys. It was a fight. It was insane. He goes into the ring. He gives cuts a promo, does his whole thing. He's doing the thing, and then all of a sudden he just collapsed. Boom, dead in the middle of the ring. The man didn't move a muscle. Thought he was dead. But what's for the fact that he was breathing so heavy? I don't know. So it looked like they did the same thing here. I don't know what this was, but it was a heck of a way to end it. And we're all in our feelings. We're all in our feelings.
Yeah.
Richie Bailey, thank you very much for that
Thank
super
you,
chat.
Richie
Our
Bailey.
super chat champion.
Super chat
We
champion.
appreciate you.
Of the world.
Never asked this, or don't know if y'all have answered this already, but how did you get the name Bone Crusher? Here's the deal. We have never really given that. We've never been asked that, nor have we been addressed it. In pro wrestling, you got to have a wrestling name.
Yes.
Right? So if you all want to know the real name, just like with us, we did A and B combos. At first, we thought, hey, we'll just be A, just be B. We'll leave it at that. Obviously, I am.
Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to explain your name origin. Rude.
Rude. So rude.
A for AJ, B for Becky, A and B combos wrestling edition. With her, with Bone Crusher, it's a long story. She was actually an emotional support animal. We got her as a puppy. She was like this big for our youngest. Too much stress. You listen to her tell the story, it's totally different. But we know the real. Too much stress for her, couldn't handle it. She's like, I just can't. This emotional support animal is giving me too much emotional stress. Take it back. So long story short, gave it back. Okay, cool. At that point, I didn't want a dog. She really didn't want a dog. But the dog wheeled her way into our hearts. I can't give her back. So she actually named her, our daughter's big into anime, named her Akiko. I don't care for that name. So once it became our dog, I have a friend who had a dog that we did not get along at first. And then we made up, dog passed away. His name was Mac. So I said, it was an all-white dog. So I said, in honor of your dog, and we'll keep in with our daughter, I decided she'll have a full name. So her real name is Lady, because she's a girl, Mac Akiko.
Yeah,
She has a first, middle, and last name. But we don't even really call her that. We call her all kinds of different names. We have a stupid little pet name we call her. But for the channel mascot,
you just came up with Bone Crusher the first day. You just were like Bone Crusher, and I'm like,
you need to have a wrestling name. Bone Crusher.
It is so dominant. Just like that last match. I mean, honestly, we thought that JC and Gigi were going to give us this knockdown, drag out fight. They did not. And then I expected this match to be good, but my goodness, I mean, Roxy hung in there, but the kicks to the back of the head, to the neck,
to the throat,
the time that she landed full on knee to the chest. I mean, I was like, you're gonna like jumpstart, like stop and restart her heart. Like there was some really brutal moments. Like that's how they fight in Japan.
I think that every time Sheamus does what he does, I'm like, you're either gonna stop a heart or start a heart.
The way he hits people to the chest.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Your chest can't take those kind of hits. Look what happened to Kofi Kingston and Chris Jericho. But
no, that was crazy.
No, this was excellent. I expect greatness from Japanese wrestlers, and I'm never disappointed.
Yeah.
The fact that Roxanne stepped up, they had conversations, they went into the ring, they got some practice time in, and it showed.
Mm-hmm.
So I say this again. Why do we have to go to NXT to see this kind of match from the ladies on a regular show?
Because when we get a match like that, and then the champion collapses in the ring and has to be taken off by ambulance, they're like, hey, maybe we need to be more careful because you're not trying to have people end their careers when they just got started.
Did you see Revolution? Did you see Moxley?
Moxley is insane.
Did you see?
That's insane. And you're a little off to like it that much. Just saying. Just
step up and hit. That's all I'm saying.
Would you
rather see this match or see Ruby, Soho, and Natalya go one-on-one?
No.
With that nonsense.
That's
what I'm saying.
There is an in-between. That's not fair. You're picking two of the worst female wrestlers and comparing them to an amazing match that we just saw that was phenomenal.
Should be no different, especially from a veteran like Natalya. Also, I'm saying this, I've said it 1,000,001 times. You're on the road 300 days out of the year. You cannot do this 300 days. But when it's televised, like Booker T says, go big, go home, pill up the post, apologize in the back. I don't want to see anybody get seriously hurt, and I sincerely hope Roxanne is okay. But when it's televised, put in the work, and we applaud them for it. That's all I'm saying.
It was an amazing match.
That's all I'm saying. So, dynamite. A loves that down and dirty pro wrestling. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because, look, I'll say this and we'll get out of here. I've said it 1,000,001 times. Pro wrestling is based on kayfabe. That's what this is. You're cutting promos to get us to believe you really do not like this person. Some people are better at it than others, and we can tell the difference. So when you get into that square circle, you lace up your boots, you better put in the work and get me to believe what I'm watching is 1,000% real. Every hit that they did in that ring was real, stiff. The head jerked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see somebody get concussed. When we look at that JC Jane, Gigi Dolan kick to the head in that door.
That was brutal.
That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see you really get hurt. But, dog, this is pro wrestling. Are you a wrestler or not? So then take the hits.
Hey, Jody gives it a 10 out of 10. I mean, it was a nice show. And hey, Trey, welcome. No, it was a nice show for sure. And, I really hope that she's okay. I really do. I think that they're, like I said, you got to be careful with hitting somebody right to the back of their spine.
Yeah.
There's some serious damage that could be done. And there are certain moves that you just need to be really more careful on. And so I do think that there was a couple times that she got kicked to the back of the head and got hit right here in the back of the head that I'm like, man, that's your spinal cord. Your spinal cord, that's your brain telling your body everything. So you mess with the spinal cord, that's right. No joke. So
what's going on, Trey?
Our prayers are with her. Absolutely. We do hope that she'll be fine. It's not about us dragging Natty. I mean, we were, but we're just being honest.
We don't want to drag you. It's your inconsistency.
Right.
Like Ruby Soho. We know what you're capable of because we've seen it. It's not like we haven't seen it. It's not like we're giving every chance.
When
never shows anything.
When Natty does well, we acknowledge that.
Yeah.
We've acknowledged it every time. How many times has that been? You could probably count on one hand. That's not right, especially when you consider her the vet and you want to call her the boat and you want to have her training everybody else. It shows when she trains people. The fact that she trained Ronda Rousey shows. You look at Natty And then you put her up against the match that Charlotte and Becky gave us. Put that against Sasha and Bianca's ESPN match. She is nowhere near their level. And that's just what it is.
But we're not trying to drag anybody.
It's
fans.
not about dragging. We're a fan.
We're fans.
We wish that she would do better. It would be so great if she would represent the Hart family like it should be represented. But she does not like to get hurt. She doesn't like to get hit hard. She complains about it. They showed us that on Total Divas. And now with all the plastic surgery, I'm sure she wants people to be more careful with her face. And this is a industry where you need to be able to get down, get dirty, and bleed sometimes. And she's not willing to do that. And that's of her own, like she's vocal about that.
Yeah, but these ladies, they put in that work. It was a great match overall. I would say this was a very good show. I think one of the big takeaways here is Johnny Gargano. What role is he ultimately going to play in NXT? Because
is he just coming back for this Grace Waller match, or is this? What is this?
Is this an Apollo Crews situation? Is he going to be back for a minute? I mean, I don't know. I think it's always weird. You know, he pops in and out. He did a thing with Prince Aziz, Dabakoto. Right, which I like, and I want to see more of. I would have liked to see something here tonight, but no room in this show. So let's see where they go. He said he's going to be on NXT next week. He's going to address the crowd. We'll get some more answers then, I think.
Hey, Samson. Welcome. Dro, the thing is that she kicked her to the back of the head quite a few times. And then she landed full force with her knee and all her body weight right here. So there was quite a few times where, I mean, I thought Roxy was dead during the match a few times. Like, I was like, she's got to be unconscious. This is insane. So I think that just all caught up with her. Your body cannot take that much to the head and to the back of the spine and things like that. You got a heart under here. You got your brain under here. You got your lifeline with your spine. You just can't do that.
Prayers in the chat for Roxanne. We sincerely hope she's going to be okay.
Absolutely.
But unlike Gigi and JC, nobody got winded. They finished the match strong, had fantastic hits overall. I'm gonna give this show a B. I'm gonna give it a grade B for me. It was solid. The beginning of the show was solid. The ending of the show was solid, and they had some stuff in the middle that wasn't too bad.
Hey, Nas.
That wasn't too bad. What's going on, Nas? Good to see you in here. Look, all Natalia says is, "Come on, you guys." When the French parade should have come on, you guys. Oh. You know, it's Natty's. She's a vet. She's a ring veteran. Just
yes, Richie Bailey. Yes. How do you tell me that Otis? I don't feel like I ever see Otis get winded. Yes, that is a true statement.
Well, it's a fact. Just because you're a big person doesn't mean that you're going to get winded.
No, that means you are not putting that cardio in. You know the amount of stamina you need to have a good match in the ring. Lita, and you need to run your ropes. You should be, if you are getting winded like that, you should be running your ropes all day, every day until your match.
Get into the performance center and let's see what you got. Look, you are not supposed to be put out there until you're ready. So the fact that they're now in a position on television, that says to us that you're supposed to be ready. So it shows what you got. Just like with Scarlett. I was excited to see her wrestle for the first time, and it was terrible. No offense to her.
Was awful. Hey, Roland Bird.
I'm just saying, like, if you're not ready, just wait.
It was. I wish I could unsee it. I wish I could unsee it. And the thing that I have with that is because I am a Scarlett fan. You have everything going for you. You're beautiful. You have the body. You have the creepy stuff going on, the music. You have your man there. You guys have this whole thing. And one of the main reasons that they didn't bring her up with him in the first place is because she was not interested in wrestling right away because she didn't feel like she was ready. By the time they were ready to sign you, you should be working your butt off so that by the time you debuted, you were ready. And that was one of the most awful things I've seen in the.
And you don't need to be a high flyer. You don't need to be bouncing off the ropes like a luchador. You don't need to do none of that.
But it looked like that was your first time in the ring.
That's what I'm saying. If you're not ready, just wait. Just wait.
Mhm.
You know, just like old boy in Hit Row. The more I look at it, I almost wonder if he did that on purpose or not. I'm not 100% sure. But if you're not ready to jump over the top rope like Montez Ford, don't do it. Just don't. You're going to hurt yourself. And you're going to hurt somebody else. That's all. Where was she worse than Eva Marie?
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, Eva Marie, when she went back down to NXT the very last time she did a couple years ago before she came back, she actually had one or two decent matches. I'm not going to lie. And I was like, this girl's working on it. She's really working on it. I actually thought by the time she came back up here that maybe she was going to surprise everybody and really show us something. And the fact that she didn't do that was very, very sad. Scarlett tried, but it shows that you aren't trying all the time, training like you should be with this opportunity. You're on the main roster.
Michelle McCool needs it run.
You should move. Michelle McCool needs to come back.
Yeah.
Oh, give her and Trish Stratus the titles. That would be so awesome.
Number one word in pro wrestling is respect. We've said it many, many times. Respect yourself, respect your fellow wrestler, respect the business. So the issue that a lot of these pro wrestlers have, especially people who have been in the indies, people who have been cutting their teeth for years and have just done everything they possibly can to get to this point. When you have somebody walk into this business who did not go through that, who just steps in here and like, hey, I'm a superstar now, treat me as the same. There's an old school thing with wrestling. It's like, no. It doesn't work like that. And like Becky Lynch said about Ronda Rousey, you got fast tracked. You got to work with the best of the best. You badmouth our business. Still have yet to apologize for badmouthing our business. Don't really put in the kind of training and work that you really need to step into this ring with trained professionals. It shows a lack of respect, and that translates on camera.
Right.
We see it.
Right.
And we're not believing it. It's like John Cena said to Austin Theory, we don't like you because we don't believe you.
Right.
You don't even believe you. And you put on this really mean facade, like you think this is going to carry you through. It's just not. And then he had to bring Charlotte Flair and he had to take the title off of you.
Oh, Zay, you had me at Melina.
She can still go.
You had me at Melina. I cannot believe they have not brought her back more than for a Rumble. She can still go. When she was fighting men for a while. Are you kidding me? And you don't bring her back. You bring Eva Marie back, but you don't bring her back.
She can still go. How you feel about Trick Williams? I just think he's one of those guys that wants to look good but doesn't really work on his craft. Interesting point. I like the dynamic between him and Melo. One of my concerns is if they do ultimately decide to bring Melo up, would Trick come with him? I like that, the interaction that they have. I agree with you. I think he does need to hone his skills a little bit. And that's what NXT was supposed to be. Be your own brand. But this is where you're supposed to really polish that up before you get called up.
And I have no idea what's going to happen with Braun and Carmelo. Like most of the time, I'm like feeling like I'm leaning one way or another. I know it's going to be good. I'm
going Melo.
You going Melo?
Melo all day.
I think it's been a minute. I think that he's had that belt for a minute, and I think they're ready to give Melo a run. I don't see who else could possibly take the belt off of him.
Now, let me tell you why. You don't normally see the champion call out the challenger. Like hardly ever. So that to me, within the K-Fab storyline, says to me, you're a little overconfident. You're a little cocky.
But
because Melo came in humble.
But what did Braun say? He said, you remember that meeting? Sean sat me and you down and said, this show is yours, to both of you. And they gave each other their respect, but Braun said there's nowhere else for us to go but here, which means Braun has done it all. What else would be left after Carmelo? That I think that does mean that Carmelo's about to have his time. But I just can't imagine if Braun is going to lose. What are they doing with him?
I don't know. I'm sure he will do fine. I can see him being a Raw guy if they did bring Braun up. I just hope they don't. I just want them to put in a little more work. I don't want to see people get fast-tracked so quickly onto the main roster, and then they just like, I don't know. We got nothing. Who are we going to put you with? I just don't like that. We have all kinds of stories on NXT that they just can't seem to figure out on the main roster. Plenty of people, obviously, from a certain class have entered into, like Finn, like Rhea, like Charlotte, like Becky, like Sasha. Like, we've seen them. Even Apollo has success, obviously. But that success didn't translate to longevity because my man's back on NXT.
Right.
They even brought Finn back to NXT. Let's not forget that.
You're right. Mellow don't miss Nation of Domination. You know what, Jedi Knight? I don't see Stephanie coming back. But you know what? I can't say that because Stephanie has never gotten out of shape. She don't play.
No, she's good.
She works out like she's ready to compete all the time. She does not play with her workouts. She is in shape. So I would be really shocked to see her come back. But
I thought it was great.
It would be great.
I've said many times.
I'm a huge fan of Stephanie.
At the very least, Stephanie needs to come back into the Performance Center and teach a promo class for the ladies.
Yeah, and I just want to say something. I know that a lot of times we are not like all the other really popular YouTubers who just trash the McMahon kids because they're McMahons. But all that, first of all, being a McMahon means something. Doesn't matter what Vince has or has not done. And both of them have put in and made this business what it is of their own right. And Stephanie is phenomenal on the microphone. She's great in the ring. And she has given us everything. And I don't know how you don't like Shane.
What? Shane, he puts his
Are you kidding
line anytime he goes into that ring.
Some of the best, honestly, who else would be thrown off a cage like that?
Besides Mick Foley.
Besides Mick Foley, right? Honestly.
But
I think Cody would. I think Cody would get thrown off a cage like that because he's also willing to completely put his body. They're just a dying breed at
but
that.
There's something. It should say something to you if the former chairman, Stephanie McMahon, is better in the ring than trained professionals. Even though you grew up around this business, that doesn't make you a wrestler.
Right.
But she handled her
because
business.
her and Shane don't need to or have to put their bodies on the line because they are the kids. And yet Shane constantly did stuff in the ring that people were like, honestly, because he put that work in. You didn't have to put the work in because nepotism is a thing. But he did. Now, did they overplay him at one point and make us go, okay, stop it? Yeah. Did that thing with him and Braun ruin both of them? Yeah. But that's happened to a lot of people. A lot of people who have had dumb moments, and that does not erase everything they've done for the company.
I like that.
That's my rant on that.
OB, testify. That's what I'm talking about. I hate how they think just because you win an NXT title, you deserve a call up. There are a lot of interesting stories to be told on NXT. I like how they're kind of filming some very interesting vignettes with these people. And there's a lot that can be done in NXT. I just don't like people getting rushed up and you're just like, I don't know what to do. And everything that we liked about you on NXT, we are going to dial back. We don't want to see that you did things that were absolutely phenomenal on the shows and on the pay-per-views. But now that you're on Raw and SmackDown, we do things different.
Man, Zay, we completely agree with you. General managers need to come back. They are important. They were always great, especially when you had a heel in there. Nothing like Teddy Long. There's nothing like, even John Laurinaitis, even though he turned out to be who he was, we wish you well in your future endeavors. We all will say that, you know what I mean? Like AJ Lee.
Perhaps the best Raw general manager that ever was.
Honestly, so you go from general manager to official, done. Although we dug Sonya Deville as an
Sunny was
official.
great.
She should have been a general manager, but
Sunny was great.
dug
She was a great heel. She would have
she's
been
a
great
great heel.
during the whole corporate situation with This Is Best for Business. She would have been great as one of their henchmen.
And Adam Pearce and that Ronda Rousey thing was weird. They just dropped it.
Of course, they start something and then they don't know what to do.
And then they don't know what to do with it. They didn't know where to go. So
That's
they
what I'm
just
saying.
act like
I don't
it
want to
never
see
happened.
people that we love get turned into Bearcat.
Oh, thank you, Anthony.
That's all I'm saying. Don't Bearcat these people.
Hey,
Okay.
Kamante.
Holla, holla, holla. Yeah, that's what's going on.
As far as Vince being backstage, I mean, it didn't seem like he interfered in any way. I don't think that because Vince is in the building necessarily means that he's gonna take over. But I don't think him being in the building is great for the locker room, because there are a lot of superstars who feel some type of way, I'm sure, about the accusations, about what he did, about what he's done to their careers. There's people that he fired that Triple H has brought him back, and that might throw off your whole night that he's back there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the morale, once he was gone, improved so much. It was a breath of fresh air. There was this oppressive blanket laying over the entire WWE that finally got lifted. The second we heard he's coming back and came back in the way that he did, it just put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. I'm still not quite understanding why my man is so intent on selling the WWE, other than the fact that he literally will play into his own story and kill his own creation. If I can't run it, if I'm not going to do it, nobody will. I think it's crazy. But he's got a $9 billion price tag on this thing. Nobody in their right mind's got that kind of scratch for WWE, except maybe Saudi Arabia. So I don't even know what WWE is going to look like in the future.
Yeah, but that lawsuit halted everything, and he ran back what he did pretty quickly.
But he's still, there was no ownership of that. It went away, essentially.
But we got notification because we're shareholders in WWE stock. So we actually got notification about him, what he did, what he came in and did. But then it also said that he retracted it. And I'm like, he retracted what part of it? I didn't feel like it was very clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was like, wait, he retracted
leaving
which part of it?
a good taste in our mouths.
Yeah.
Or in anybody's mouths at all. So you're hearing that he's backstage. I'm sure people will be like, oh, hey, Vince, how are you? Good to see you. Yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. He's there to see Cena. Not cool.
Right.
Not cool. It just goes to show you just don't care.
Yeah.
You just don't care.
Yeah.
And it just sucks. I just really wish he would just take his hands off of this. And it was running fine. It was running fine without him. And I don't know why he's here. Yeah, Vicky Guerrero. Apparently, her and AEW have decided to part ways after her contract runs out, I think, this month. I think it's just a matter of time before we turn on Raw and we hear, excuse me!
Right.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time. You know, if Vince wants to rock his porn stash, that's on him. All right, folks, that's it for us.
Yes.
For NXT's Roadblock, good pay-per-view. We will be back. We'll have some SmackDown reactions. We will be back this weekend for our Saturday night's live event.
Y'all gonna get sick of us.
Are you sick of us?
Are you sick of us?
We saw some people leave already. So they got sick of us, but y'all stuck around. So we hope you're not sick of us.
And we're so glad that we got to know so much more of you deeper and shared more about who we are. You guys are family, and we love you.
Yeah, and Bone Crusher loves you too.
Bone Crusher is knocked out. She barked herself to sleep.
Of course she did. Of course you did. So come back, because we've got plenty more for you. A&B Combos.
Wrestling Edition.
And of course, as always, on behalf of Bone Crusher, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. You're going to stick with us. You're not going to get sick of us.
Oh,
Thank
that's
y'all.
awesome. On
Thank
behalf
you to
of Bone
everybody that
Crusher.
super chatted. All our members, the super chatters, we appreciate you guys. You do not have to show us love like you do, but we do not take it for granted. Please know that. Thank you.
Yes.
I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Love y'all and have a good night. We out.
Peace.